Well, y'all didn't hear a word I said. I was muted.
Hello.
Crash, bang, boom. Okay.
I forgot to double check it again. It clicks on, and when I swap over to StreamYard, it clicks back on again.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Gigi had asked me if she could go on tonight, and I was like, sure. And because we swapped back and forth, and so I put a link to her, and I'm so sorry about that. I saw where you went over there, and like, I'm following the links.
I went over there and left because somebody showed up.
Oh.
Travis.
All right. Well,
Not since he pulled his shit, I don't want nothing to do with him. If he didn't do it, then he ain't got control of his channel. Sorry, Vicky asked me what's going on.
oh, that's okay. I understand. It's so. Were you watching Liberty Warrior?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I was over at I watch sometimes, but I don't say anything.
I understand.
I like listening to Shane and when they got Jeff B on there, but usually I don't see him on there very often.
He was on tonight.
I like Mike. I just don't like the Gestapo mods they have. Some of them.
I understand. We are told what we have to do to protect the channel, and so
Yeah.
That's how
I
it is.
try to do the same, but some of it I don't think is. I think it's just exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's like the caps thing. I think if it really affected the channel, then they wouldn't let the mods keep doing it.
Yeah. Well, the best way to get attention on panel is at their name. Even in caps, I don't know if they see it. And then I know some people can't see is why they use the cap, and I don't know, it's hard. It's hard on everybody.
Everything going all right down there. Another day, window's been open all day here. Almost thinking about turning on the air conditioner. Hey, Suze, hey, Garrett, hey, Bon. I don't know if D-Dog's still out there. Hey, Frog.
Frog, Garrett, Suze, good to see y'all. Yeah, weather wasn't too bad here. It's overcast and it was kind of drizzly. I didn't think we were getting rain till Friday, but I had to go to my mom's. We finally got the travel trailer fixed, so I at least have a place to stay without cats if I need to stay out there.
Yeah.
Till I get my building.
Yeah, Garrett, I think it's just population control and trying to control what people do.
snowing. I'm so sorry, Suze.
Yeah, I think what we had at the beginning of the year is enough to last 10 years.
I think so too. We are not used to it. Uh,
Literally hell froze over.
yeah. Are you prepared for this year, just in case they decide to whack us again?
No, not really. I didn't do anything different, but
I got the clay pots and candles, and I have about every kind of fire starter you can think of, and
I was going to put a wood burning stove in and never did.
yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, Garrett, I know. Um, you know, and I remember when we first started all this on 101, and we would do love raids, and some of the other channels that I'd be on, we'd do love raids, and we would put emojis like crazy, and nothing was happening. But um,
I've heard,
apparently, and John has been reading it. YouTube's been putting up a whole lot of new guidelines that they're going to start January 1st, taking down channels and all kinds of stuff. So I guess I really should read it, but
I think a
I'm not.
lot of it has to do with spam. They don't want to see all the scrolls because all the people out there that don't get on panel, everything scrolls too fast on them.
Yeah,
I know caps the reason I do it because I can't read it sitting back here. Plus, it grabs attention to people to see what I put.
yeah. And that's a lot of times I appreciate that too. As a mod, I can see it better. If only the bots would use caps.
I know I'm kind of anal about it, but my thing with it too, and not allowing the caps thing, kind of like telling me to be quiet. It's like affects my First Amendment rights to me, sorta. It's not a.
Bitching about something about oh, you want to put something on his phone, like download something on his computer, now he can't get it on his phone or something.
I don't understand, Garrett. Oh, oh. You can't say oh, oh. Hey, is that the real Garrett? Why is there a UM suddenly?
I see that behind his thing now.
Yeah.
100% frog.
Yeah. Oh, no. Um, well, I enjoyed the show, though. It was, I have the same questions Mike does. We don't have enough time to wait for 2022. I mean, January 1st is Saturday? Oh, okay. It's an American flag. That's right. I knew you did that. I'm sorry, huh? Huh. But I saw a headline today where the Constitution is suspended. Did you see that?
I think it's been since J6 with all the stuff that's happened, but it really been under some weird things since 9/11s. I
Yeah.
honestly, I honestly think we're under martial law. It's a silent one, but we are. They just haven't come out. If they
Well,
come
that's
out, if they come out and say it's suspended, that means we have no rights.
no, that means you know what that means. No, that's the only thing saving this country is the Constitution.
Yep,
You cannot take it away.
can't take
So,
it away. Not supposed to be able to change it.
They have no way. They have no way. Those are common bastards.
so that means I think a lot of people would be like, okay, game over. We waited.
He had a friend of mine get a hold of me earlier. He's ex-military for years, and then worked the private sector as a mercenary overseas. He's like 14 years and 6 years of that. And first thing he asked me when he called, he goes, 2025. He goes, why is that something going to stand out? I said, because that'll be after inauguration in January. That'll be the swearing in of the new resident for 2025, and depending on
Right.
what happens, all hell's probably going to break loose. And he's like, "Yep."
I just don't even know that some people are going to wait that long. I'm seeing too many.
Yeah, something's got to happen, but it's going to be even worse then, I imagine.
And that's the problem.
I
Is
love you.
If Mr. T ends up back in, then if nothing happens between now and then, all hell will break loose. If we have another 4 years of potato, all hell's going to break loose probably. So I'm not reacting. I'm just predicting. So
Yeah, well, same. I mean, well, I'm not going to a camp and I'm not learning a foreign language.
no,
I've tried, I can't. And so I'll go down standing. That's all I can do.
prepping's going the same way, Frog.
Huh.
I knew some of them were going down when they'd start getting on to people for cuss words. And when they started off with it was like listening to a bunch of barroom people talking.
Yeah. Well, uh, I heard somewhere that Prepping 101 got taken down last night, or someone said it earlier. Hey, Shane.
Hello.
Hey, Shane,
How are you, Chuck?
living in luxury, I guess you call it.
Is that luxury? Okay.
Yeah.
Now go over and bump your head and come back and tell me how luxurious that is.
Yeah.
I think I'd be finding me one of them there sawzalls.
Yeah, the bad thing about it, it's
Hey, Ken.
an old piece of hard oak or
Hey, Ken.
oak that's 100 years old for trim, and it sticks down about a half inch, and that's what catches me. If you hit it just right, it splits you open. Hey, Ken.
Well, we're all confused tonight about where everybody's going because
Bonnie still don't know. I know. I was just listening to him.
I still don't know.
I mean, Gigi. Yeah, I just talked to you too.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going on or what, but she told me that. Let's go on at the same time. And I said, how is that going to work? I don't want to do that to her. I mean, not saying that I would pull everyone away from her, but still. It just seemed weird that she even mentioned it. Okay, where'd y'all go?
I'm here.
Okay.
I was turning the cam on and it was sideways, and I picked it up and it decided it wanted to commit suicide.
Okay, so back to that headline, suspending the Constitution. Um, I believe that belongs to the people, and we are the protectors of it.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Yep. Number one is the people. Second is your local government, state government, then federal government. The last on the list is Supreme Court, which they're part of the feds, but they're the top end of the bottom end, so, or the bottom end of the bottom end, if you want to look at it to be exact. The power starts with the people, and
Here they come.
And then the sheriffs
yep, the sheriffs, that's your local government.
would be
Here they
the
come.
here who comes.
Everybody that was on Ken's.
Cool.
They said Shane just popped up on channel, and they said, "Well, do you want to go over there?" And so I put in Ken's. They said, "Oh, he's back over here," and they said, "No, he's still over there." I said, "Gigi's was saying she changed hers to 10:30." I said, "No." Hey, there's Liberty.
Hey, Mike.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you? Hi, D-Dog.
Hey,
Bonnie's telling everybody hers said 10:30. No, it says 9:30 over there. That's why I thought I'd remind Squirrel that's what time it says.
You're getting us mixed up, Shane. This is
Huh?
Bonnie that you're on.
Gigi's. I'm sorry. Well, you're starting to act like her, so I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey, dog, I put this one up there. I found it. I knew you'd like it. The picture of Fauci. Next week, y'all will wear butt plugs.
Mike, I don't know if your partner will be able to speak tomorrow.
He'll probably enjoy that.
So, are you up here to answer my question, D-Dog?
okay, what's the question?
Headline was Constitution has been suspended.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Only to the Democrats.
okay, but the people are the ones in charge of that Constitution. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then the sheriffs
Yep. And no one else matters.
and no one else.
No one else matters. Just you and your sheriff. That's all that matters, period.
So now we go to our sheriffs. But then you have these people who have. Shane, did you see that I sent you? That poor guy. One of the guys in chat said his sheriff was a hairdresser. I couldn't stop laughing.
Now, your sheriff, through history, going all the way back to the Magna Carta of 1215, every time the sheriff has defied the government in support of the people and their rights, the sheriff has won.
Right. As long as the sheriff is willing to fight.
Well, like I said, every time the sheriff stuck up for the people against the federal government, the sheriff has always won.
Okay.
Never lost.
So it only needs to do, it can even be just one sheriff. It doesn't have to be all of them. Is that right?
As far as sheriffs go, I care to make sure that mine does his job, like you should care that yours does his job.
Yes. Okay.
And if you have a shit sheriff, replace them. You don't have to wait for an election. Anyone who thinks you have to wait for an election to redo everything needs to go to the Declaration of Independence.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that coming out, if it's true, they're slowly admitting J6. That's why they're still holding them, because they don't have rights.
Well, in Washington D.C. does not have a Bill of Rights. Everyone knows that, right?
Yeah, that's no man's land. It's got the dildo monument out there like the other communist places.
So, um, I lost it listening to Chuck.
Well, it's true. The
I
Vatican,
lost
England,
that love
and
and feeling.
Hey,
Okay,
Mike.
everybody straighten up.
Now
Hey,
you can
Mike.
put it into your chest, Mike. Say what you want to say.
I'm all good. I'm all good. Hey, Chuck, Shane, D-Dog.
Hey,
Shane can't remember what channel he's on.
There was some confusion out there. Which direction are we going?
Squirrel
Yep.
1, squirrel 2. I mean, where do we go?
yeah, for about a half hour, the Mongolian cluster for a bit.
Well, and then when you have Gigi and Ken running the show, it's like, all right, guys, you two need to get together and figure out where everybody's going, because you're confusing the hell out of me. I didn't even know who I was listening to. Had
Hey,
both of them going on at the same time.
I don't know. Well, Gigi had asked me if I wanted to go on at the same time as her, and I said, how's that going to work? What's that going to serve? No.
Hey, Jeremy.
I think they're all starting to show up.
Hi, Tammy.
Kind of like a Georgia Leghound chase, wasn't it?
Hi, Ken.
yeah, Gigi has 6 over on her channel.
Does she?
We'll have to get it. We'll have to get together. And I mean, these channels do a lot better when everybody's in one spot. It's hard to talk across 2 or 3.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, and that's the only reason I opened this was to be a backup for when Gigi wasn't on. But that's been a lot lately. So here I am with 100 subs. Yay.
yeah, congratulations, Bonnie.
Thank
Hey,
you.
we forgot to give a shout out, Mike, for her today, this afternoon. We'll have to try to remember that tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all don't have to do that, but thank you.
You don't have to mod for us either, but you do.
I tried. Yeah, Mike. Ark Wildman Survival. If we can get him on your outdoor show,
Hold on.
He would.
I know of him. I've seen him before. Can you say that again?
Ark Wildman Survival.
I
be
know
a
I've
good
seen him
one.
before.
And here's the
Here,
first time I ever seen him.
Where I found him was JW Survival. Way back.
Oh, okay, J-Dub.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whatever happened to J-Dub?
He's still up and running.
Okay.
He lost his father, but he's back up and going.
Okay.
Can you see that in the private chat, Bonnie?
Hey, Bella.
Mike, I just dropped his channel for you in private chat.
Okay.
Oh, look
I'll
at
go-
y'all. Thank you. What a great panel I had.
All right,
Hey,
I just subscribed to him there, D-Dog.
Cool.
I'll reach out to him. But Bonnie, there's my email. If you know him, you can give him my email and I'll talk to him.
Okay.
He may be here in just a few. It's about time he shows up.
Oh, he comes on here too. Nice.
Yeah.
I wondered, I was subbed to him where I got it from. Must have been from on here.
Yeah. Any of y'all see a name with tactical in it? Sub 'em. Make friends with them.
Yeah, dog, I got a call about an hour ago from a buddy of mine, Special Forces X. He did 12, 16 years and then did 6 years private sector over there. And he goes, what do you think about 2025? I'm like, it can go either two ways. He goes, what do you mean? I was like, well, if Potato Head gets put in again, it's going to be bad. If Mr. T gets put in, it's going to be bad, but it may be good bad. But something needs to happen between now and then.
And his response?
He goes, I'm figuring if shit goes wrong, we could all be glowing in the dark by then. He said the main cause of that would be if succession starts happening.
There's no reason for any state to go into succession. All they have to do is claim their sovereignty back. And that starts when your state legislature starts nullifying all that crap that DC's been putting out.
Question for you is kind of on a tiptoe on a landmine, but isn't DC sovereign itself? In a sense?
Not really. Because Congress runs them and we run Congress.
I just wonder if it would set a precedent.
That was the understanding I was always under, is it was that 10 square miles was sovereign land. It wasn't even owned by the United States, but yet it's in the United States.
Right.
Kind of like an embassy, you know?
Right.
Same with the Vatican and in England. Anyone with a phallus in front of it.
But it's considered a country. Is that right?
No.
No.
God, what year was that? I can't remember, but it's called the Act of Cession, and that's when Virginia sectioned off that 10 square miles for our capital. And
Okay.
that puts all the rules and guidelines on to what Washington, D.C. is. And it states in there it can never become a state. And a state is another word for a country.
Yes, and I agree. I agree with you, D-Dog, that is. But what are your thoughts on, after Biden got in and everything, they started talking about trying to make D.C. a state. Do you think that is ever possible? Do you think that they could ever bring that up into Congress and vote on it and pass that and make D.C. a state?
Well,
It can't be a state.
they can do whatever they want, but it's not going to stick.
Okay. Because I know that was talked about there for quite a while. They were worried because that would obviously throw more Democrats in the Senate and the Congress for them for their seats, and they were worried that would control both the House and the Senate from D.C.
Yeah, I had heard that too.
When Barry was in, they tried to get D.C. in and Puerto Rico. And the same thing when Willie was in.
Really? Okay. I didn't know
So,
that.
every time a Democrat comes around, they try to push those two, and those two will never make it. Actually, today, there's a better chance of Saskatchewan becoming a state of America than for any of those other two to become a state.
I'd take Saskatchewan. I'd take them.
Yep, they're almost done with their constitution. They got their Bill of Rights. I don't know if they published it yet, but they have almost officially separated from the Queen.
Yeah, that was pretty good when the Queen. Where was she at? Oh, a couple of weeks ago, and she ended up having to leave because they was breaking away from her rule. We got a bot.
I got it.
Okay.
Unless somebody beats me.
Yeah, I was up on the show tonight, and I had to grab one over on Liberty.
Ah, I think I got the wrong one again. Did I do that?
I think it's the right
Oh.
one, Lorena Ham.
Mike,
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike, if you want to know how to eliminate everybody in chat at one time, ask Bonnie. She has figured it out. She went to get a bot, and everybody around the bot disappeared.
Are you kidding me? You figured out how to delete everybody at the same time?
Cleaned out chat, blocked the wrong person, and
Oh, boy!
I
You
think
need
it was
two.
a mod,
You should have two keys for that, like the nuclear code.
right.
Well, I tell her she just nuked the whole damn chat.
I give one key to Tracy and one key to Liz, and that way, if it gets bad, they just both insert key and nuke the whole thing.
Yeah. Poor Lisa Anderson. She
and it was a mod that got blocked and kicked and got derailed everything at once.
Okay, I'm leaving it to my mods. I remember now. I have a bunch. Put my trust in them.
You need to share that secret with them.
Thanks, Shane.
No
I'll
problem.
remember
Anytime I can
you.
help, you just holler.
Well, I'm excited that you busted 100 there on your subscribers, Bonnie. That's excellent.
Thank you. I never really thought that would happen.
Oh, it took me a while, and I remember when it happened. I was excited about it.
Yeah.
Ken, sorry to see you leave, man. There's Gigi. She finally shows up, and Ken's wanting to leave.
See you,
Thank
Ken.
you. Sorry, you're bad. Two of you were live. No, I didn't go live till after Liberty Warrior GG. Sorry.
Yeah, D-Dog was the one that pushed Gigi over the top. He had jumped on there and told Travis Channel, get over here and give her a love raid, give her some love. So they all popped in here and busted her over the top.
Honey, you did it again.
What, Bonnie?
Gigi.
Oh, I was reading Gigi's while I was talking to you. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stay the hell away from Squirrel.
See, I can mute Shane. Hey Lisa, how are you? Survival Buzz. GG. Good to see all y'all.
Hey, Lisa.
Liz.
Liz.
So now that most of the group is all here, Gigi, the redhead, is talking about coming here next year. And we were talking about like maybe meeting up in Dallas or that area. I mean, Dallas doesn't sound good to me, but if it does to y'all, that's up to y'all.
That would be kind of a middle for some of the people.
Right. Sure. Yes, thank you. Not, I know it's a little further for some, but the Louisiana people, John and Craig, and them were saying they would. I know Craig has family in Dallas.
My wife's like, "Am I allowed to go?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Of course, family. No, Gigi, not Disney World. Hi, Pappy Two Bears. It's good to see you.
Did she say Disney World or Disney?
Disney. No, Pappy, not Austin either. Please, no. Although that's closest to me. But me and no, not Bella. Becca H. Belle Star. Alan. There's a bunch of us here.
Yeah, Texas has got a ton of YouTubers.
Yeah, I know.
Like Red Pill Rage.
Wait, let me write these down. That's one I don't have.
Yep. She's a share or a chef. I believe she's just outside of Austin. And then there's a Good Mother who changed her name to Godmother. And she's all about feminism and how evil it is and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wow.
And she's in the same town that A&M is in, that university.
Oh, okay. College Station.
Yep.
And the first one was Red
Pill Rage.
Pill Rage.
Yep. She really keeps it real. Someone starts talking about oppression from the past. Well, she's a tan lady, and people start talking about oppression, and she says, "I don't care about that shit. How does that affect me today?"
Yeah. Hey, Alan. There you are. Yeah, I have quite a few. Nunya, Texas. Have you heard of him?
Nope.
And Lone Star Pioneering.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, and he's really good friends with, I think it's Southern Boy Prepper in Louisiana. But yeah, there's quite a few here that I've been getting connected to.
Yeah, I don't follow the preppers too much because dry goods in the house. I think we have like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So, but I see something on sale with a crazy sale price. I'll just stock up on it.
Yeah. And
You know, 'cause pasta doesn't go bad. Just keep it dry.
yeah. We need more people starting channels.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Yeah.
That's the most intelligent thing I've heard Mike say in a long time.
I concur.
I've always wanted to say that on air.
Dorinda. Well, I just want to know how to get past where we're at. The reason I found everybody was the Snowmageddon and figuring out how to heat without electricity and heat food. We had the food, we just couldn't heat it or cook it. And so that's when I started looking around and found all of y'all awesome people. No screaming, Dorinda.
Hey, Lily.
I can't guarantee that. You know, I get excited.
Just a wee bit.
How is everybody tonight?
Pappy, how are you? Camo.
Awesome.
Well, we got them all
Hello,
in here
everyone in
tonight.
chat. So I'm sorry, I just popped in here. What were you guys talking about? What did I interrupt?
We were talking bad about you. Now you're here. We got to stop.
This is
Well, you
twice
can still
now. It's
talk
about
bad
you.
about. I'll argue the point, and I'll get excited, and I'll yell and scream like a lunatic. That's me. Hello.
Okay, how do you mute someone on panel? No. I'm just
Michael
playing
have
with
to
you,
tell you how to do
Dorinda.
that. I don't know.
She did it herself.
Dog can tell you how you do that. You mute them on panel by just clicking off and leaving.
Yeah, she can kick me out, I guess. That's the one way she can do it.
No, I don't kick people out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pappy Two Bears, how are ya?
I haven't muted anybody yet.
Yeah.
I'll probably be the first one.
I don't know. I think
Just
she's
saying.
threatened me already tonight.
Me or you, Dorinda, because of our vocabulary, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was watching Prepping and I was watching Liberty and I was like, holy crap, pause, back and forth. I have to go back and rewatch your show, Liberty.
yeah.
Carl.
We still had a pretty good crowd there.
You didn't really miss much.
But Jeff was on tonight, so I probably did.
Yeah, he was on tonight.
Yeah. Jeff
You didn't
always
do
makes me
much.
smile.
Well, I don't know if he would have made you smile tonight.
No? Oh, well, I'll have to listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know there's things going on. I've seen little tidbits and hints, and I know that people who are involved in it cannot speak about it. So a lot of people get frustrated over that, and it's we just have to understand that. And I understand too Mike's side. You want to see it. You want to see it on paper that this is going down, and you want the proof. But at the same time, if people are working on it, we're not going to know until
They're ready
something.
for us to know.
I don't know, till the fireworks
Might
go
be
off.
next week, might be next month. Who knows?
Right.
I'm hoping it's that soon, though.
But the best thing to do right now is do what you can, especially with your sheriffs, from what D-Dog says. Get with your sheriffs. If they're not willing to fight for their state, country, whatever, pick another one. But also, at the same time, get with your family and your communities locally and make sure that they're on the same page as you. And if not, don't worry about them until things get bad and they need some help. Then
Yeah.
step up. But
Some of my neighbors are on the same page, and some of them are not. Some of them are much older.
hi, Alan.
So we have that. Hi, Alan.
Hello.
So you have that little barrier, right? But I will still look after my neighbors.
I hope all hell breaks loose Friday. I hope it's so. I'll be tickled like a unicorn boy with a bag full of toys. I hope the bottom falls out of it Friday.
Hey, Alan, how's it going?
Hey, Liberty, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
starting to
you
fall
too.
there. There we go. Good to see you. I see
Mike's
Shane's in
background.
here too. Hello, Dorinda, D-Dog, Chuck.
Mike's background
Bonnie.
looks like it's cognac time.
Alan put this together for me. It's my cabin.
Cigars with Mike.
Rob, you're going to have to go watch Mark B's video from today.
Okay. Was it good?
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, it
I'm
was
having
fun.
a
Okay.
It was funnier than shit.
Oh, yeah. I just been making my runs. I got in today from work and I had to go take a shower and use a paint scraper, clean off.
Chore Boy and Lava Soap works pretty good.
Yeah. Chore,
What'd y'all do with Gigi?
I don't know, man. She ran off. Liberty Warrior disappeared back there too.
Yeah, I was waiting for her, and I was on freaking prepping, and then all of a sudden I clicked back and it was gone.
I think it's snipe hunting time.
Snipe hunting.
I'm like, oh well. And then I said, Bonnie said something, and I clicked Bonnie.
Well, I hope I didn't say something to upset her.
No, I think
no.
just because nobody was there. By the time she finally came on, everybody had gone elsewhere.
Well, and that's what I
Yeah, I
told
said-
her. She changed it to so late that, some people do sleep.
What? Really?
Do what?
You gotta be kidding me.
How do you
Few of
spell
y'all.
I sleep every
what
night.
a concept.
very well.
That's what you do in between your eyes being open, like every 10 seconds when they shut. That's sleep, isn't it?
What did Dr. House say? They call it micro sleeping.
Yeah.
Did I? I didn't remove anybody, did I?
No.
Just me.
Okay.
Okay.
No, y'all stay
Don't hit
where
me.
you are.
Hey, Bonnie, do you have any rules about not using all caps? I just need to know so I don't get kicked out of here.
No, sir, I don't.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. We not federales.
See you, Red.
Good night, Red.
Good night, Red.
Red's running away. Good night, Red.
The bots like to come in here, but then I've had several copyrights, but so far,
Copyrights for what?
I can't imagine, Alan.
Yeah,
I haven't
what'd you
even
do,
played any
Alan?
music on here. It wasn't me. Did it say what they were from there, Bonnie?
The last one was my fault. It was, I was showing Dorinda Pentatonics, Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, yeah.
So it was my fault again.
No, I tried it.
Do, do, do. Oh dear.
Uh-oh, Frog seems to be on a rampage. You be nice, Frog, or you're going to get in trouble.
Wow.
We'll ask you to leave.
Come on, Frog. I really didn't think that Frog would ever come back.
Yeah. I'm glad he's back, though. He seems to be okay.
Yes. He didn't give me
Oh,
a
I like
chance.
that one. Rob, Alan, sorry. I get confused.
Spaceman flying through city with the reflections on his helmet.
Yeah, I like that.
Well,
It's
I
almost
want
as
to.
well as a moon landing.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
want a
dun,
suit
dun,
like
dun, dun,
D-Dog
dun,
has
dun.
on his picture right there.
You want
That's a
what?
stormtrooper pissing in a toilet.
Yeah. I want a stormtrooper
All right,
suit.
survival.
Yeah, Rob, that reminds me of some of those
Night,
tests.
Survival.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Well, I'm gonna
Survival
go ahead.
Buzz. Thanks for coming
I'm
by.
gonna go ahead and step down just in case anybody wants to jump up here. But thanks for having me up, Bonnie.
Hey,
Appreciate
well, you leave
I
so
have
quickly.
plenty
You
of
haven't
room.
said much at all.
You don't have to leave, Liberty.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
she's
hang
still
out
got-
with my kid before
How
I go
is
to bed.
Noah?
He's doing very well. I got to get up
Awesome.
early in the morning, so
Yeah, is he still going to school, or did you pull him out?
Understood.
no, I got my finger on the trigger, and I already told
Bam!
him if
There
it gets
she is.
bad, I'm leaving. So
Okay. Just checking.
My fault?
hey,
Thank you for
Gigi,
joining.
hello,
Because
Gigi.
everybody's mad at me for moving it, changing it again.
Gigi, all that
Right,
snipe
Camo?
hunt practice.
I
Go like this.
was there, Gigi, a lot.
No worry. But see, you know why you didn't find it? 'Cause
Sorry, Mike.
I changed the time. So when you went back, I changed the time. That's why you didn't see it again.
And then I went back again,
And it was
and a
live
message,
probably.
and it was over.
Girl.
Oh yeah, I came over here. I deleted the 15 minutes I was on. I just deleted it just while you guys were
Love you, Mike.
So
Miss you, man.
I
Give me a
saw it
call.
before I came over
Yeah,
here,
no
and I'm
problem.
like, oh yeah, Bonnie said something
Ringa.
about you. Click,
No
click.
problem. Love y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
night, Mike.
God bless you, Mike.
Have a good one.
Bye, Mike.
Mike.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming up.
You too. Love you, Gigi,
too.
Duranda,
You too.
Rob Allen, D Dog, Shane, Chuck, Bonnie. Love y'all. Thanks for having me up, Bonnie. I
Hey,
appreciate
bro.
it.
Love you too.
Bless.
Have a good night.
Take care.
It was weird because I was on prepping. I went to Kansas, and then I went over to prepping because we were on Mark's earlier.
Oh, Mark went on tonight too?
Mark went on tonight, so go watch it.
Ah,
It is funny. The thing he puts on at the end, you got to stay till the very, very end. Even after the panel says goodnight, you stay on because he's got a video. You're gonna laugh your ass off and cry at the
Take
same
care,
time.
Pappy. I ain't seen you in a while.
awesome.
See you,
Good
Pat.
night, Pappy.
Happy.
Good night,
I hope
Pappy.
you're doing well with those.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I hope you're doing well.
I don't want to stir a pot or nothing. But I got a question for everybody. Did something happen to Heather and Jeff? I ain't seen them, and I can't. And when I do see anything about them, it says they're not gonna be on.
Holidays,
I
probably, I
haven't
guess.
Heard.
All right, Frog.
You
don't
have
be
answers, but
silly.
don't want to give them, or what?
Frog, be
They-
nice.
there was a little bit of an
Frog,
issue
stop that.
on one of the shows,
Or I will unleash the mods.
Yeah, yeah,
and
Frog.
ever since then, we're gonna say Bonnie has not been back to the show. We're gonna leave it at that. And she has not been on as often.
Yes, I've wondered to see what happens when I'm out there. Just all hell breaks loose, chaos.
Well, it was over the Thanksgiving show that Liberty had, and it got blown way out of proportion, and stupid shit happened, and blah 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 blah.
I've
Yep.
heard your end of this enough.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'll be quiet now.
I wasn't trying to stir a pot. I just didn't know what was going on.
No, I understand, but I've seen that there's been a lot of no-shows, and I do not know why.
Yeah, I think that all that happened in that month that I disappeared, wasn't it?
And I think
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
people
you. It's
are
all
sitting
you.
back and taking a break, and
I got tease you, Chuck. You're a man. You got big shoulders. Oh, it's the
Special delivery from Mars.
I got strong shoulders. Blame me for it. I don't care. Don't hurt my feelings. Just let me know, Faith. Just tell me that you're an asshole. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I just kind of got into my 50s kind of thing going, well, I'm going to speak my truth and my whatever, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. You know, I try not to offend people, and I wish everybody well, but not everybody's going to get along with everything. It's just fact of life.
Nobody. You
Everybody
take
has
10 people and put them in a room.
opinions.
They all got the same ideas, and they're not going to agree on everything. So.
Yeah,
Night shift.
especially when it comes to politics and religion and stuff, right?
Good night shift.
Night shift.
Good night.
this is true. Deanna, good to see you. Liz.
Hey, Deanna. Hey, oh, brother. El Griswold.
Yeah,
Hi, Bella.
prime
Hi,
example.
Lisa.
My
Okay,
mother-
I'm stopping now. Hello, everybody.
I haven't spoken to my mother and my sister in a few years now, and it's really over stupid shit. Alan, that was a good one.
Hello,
I love that
Deanna.
movie. Oh, that's what I meant to say too. I watched the movie, which is, I told hubby too, how long is this movie going to take? Oh, right till 9 something. I'm like, okay, good. Don't Look Up. Has anybody seen the movie Don't Look Up?
Mark
Yep.
was talking about that movie.
Wow. Wow. And after kind of getting near the end, I was like, I wonder how they're going to end this and everything too. And then, of course, they had to do a funny at the end too. It made me think of what you said after the credits. And I'm like, yeah, this movie too, they did a little bit after the credits and whatever too. But it really made me kind of go, wow, talk about taking, shall we say, all this conspiracy theory, spinning it a little bit differently, but enough to know that while you're watching it, it's kind of going, you feel like you're watching a few coincidences on the way they got people set up for it. Yeah, okay, the president, that's a female president, mind you, but her son's a drug addict. I'm like, okay. Just things like that. I was like, but yeah, it really makes you think about life too. If you were given 6 months and asteroids coming at you, and what could happen, what could not happen, and yeah. So, hey, Diana. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Bella. If I didn't see it, and Susie and Jessica and Jody and Lily. Wait a minute, Lily. Yeah, Lily, right?
That's how I pronounce it.
That's correct.
Lily.
I said the other night I didn't want to pronounce it in French because it would be Lulu.
It would be Lele.
It would be Lulu.
Oh,
and it'd be really stupid.
Yeah.
Lulu.
How's my squirrel buddy doing?
Squirreling out.
Where's John tonight?
I don't know.
He was on Ken's earlier.
Oh, was
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, for a minute.
Oh, I didn't see that part when I was on, because he was on for, I don't know, an hour or something, whatever. Because, like I said, I watched my movie came on, and it was like, see two people lit up live, and I was like, oh, okay. Nobody's going anytime soon. What do I do? But such is life. That's okay. No biggie.
Dog or purple crayons your favorite too?
Oh, yeah.
Up there. You're actually making me want to go buy a pack, and I haven't eaten a pack of those in probably a decade.
Well,
Buddy, mine,
it's fine. There's enough preservatives that'll last you a decade.
As good as McDonald's, right?
No, it's
I
way
was
better.
wondering if anybody else was thinking that.
It's more gooder.
Yeah.
buddy of mine
Sure,
was
I like it. I like it.
Mo
No,
better.
buddy of mine, which is a Marine, he said they taste like chicken.
That's why
I
everything
have
tastes
a
like chicken, because maybe the machines got it wrong. Maybe they don't know what chicken tastes like. Maybe that's why everything tastes like chicken.
I have a buddy in the town next to me, and he owns a candy store. So he hand makes hard candies. So the regular sticks, like hard candies, he gave me a box of them, and the end looks like the end of a crayon, and it has like a purple crayon wrapper, and it says USMC stable food purple crayon.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
D-Dog, so your MREs lasted a lot longer than everybody else's, right?
Yep.
Pray for John John. Did something happen, Lily?
I don't think anything's wrong with him. He
Hello,
probably
Yvonne.
ended
Yes,
up
there we
hooking up
just
with
assuming because we're all going
Craig,
rosy,
and
or
he probably hooked up with Craig and Riddle.
Poor guy.
Oh
Yeah, they're
no.
well, all of them are 45 minutes from each other right now.
Yeah, they were shooting earlier.
Oh wow, Lily, that's definitely. I'll definitely pray for John John tonight.
What happened?
I don't know. He got some news today, she said, and it wasn't good.
Oh, uh-oh.
So that's all she said.
I hope everything's all right, Brother John.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I know. As many channels as there is, John John doesn't have a channel, but he's always here. But you can always tell when somebody's missing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good.
Well,
That's good.
the regulars we see everywhere are like family now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nobody sees you when you're there, but everybody misses you when you're gone.
Yep.
Well, we missed you too, Chuck, when you were gone.
Yes.
Kept
You're
asking
pretty
about
hard
you.
not to see, Chuck.
Yeah, I got way overboard in Fallout 76. I started collecting dog food, putting it in the buggy when we go grocery shopping.
Mm.
It's a game. You ever played any of the Fallout, dog?
No, I've never been much into gaming.
I haven't either. Not since. I won't even say when. Probably like the first one that ever came out.
I was just gonna
I
say
used to like
original
watching my son
Nintendo.
play Call of Duty, though. I used to love watching that.
Centipede.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got a
Strawberry.
phone call I got to take real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right
All
back.
right, bro.
I'll holler at you when I get back in. You're gonna redrop the link. I love y'all. I'll be right back.
Later, bro.
Love you too, bro.
I'll be watching for you.
Yeah, right.
What was
Hey
that?
now, mister. Be nice to your wife. Sheesh.
Have you heard him getting us mixed up all night?
What? No.
He keeps calling me Gigi and you.
Yeah.
Way to go, Shane.
I keep getting my critters mixed up. Sorry.
Some of that new badass weed makes you change names and stuff.
Well, that would be a good
As
excuse
long as
if I
it's not
did that.
skunk weed.
I was gonna say, well, you're gonna see my name change tomorrow. Should be tomorrow, I assume. But yeah, got rid of the numbers, so yep. And I got a party picture or whatever you call it, branding picture, whatever.
Are you sure you're going on tomorrow?
I didn't say anything about going on tomorrow.
Oh,
So is
yeah.
it going to be
It's
like
probably a hefty
can.
lady.
But I can.
9:30, 10 o'clock, 11? What the hell time is it going to be, Gigi?
My son-in-law was here yesterday, Gigi, and he left me 2 of these huge gummies that are an inch square. And he said, these are for in case of emergency. He said, you don't even have to break glass. He said, you can break it into 4 and it'll work good. He goes, if you take the whole thing, he goes, make sure you got a bag of chips because you won't even want to get up.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And he said, these are the legal hemp.
Hey, Camo.
Hey, Camo.
Camo said something to you, Chuck.
Town. Oh, why does that sound familiar? My
Mm.
dad loved Roger Whittaker.
Yeah.
Are you reading Liz Griswold?
Yes. Good one,
I
Liz.
love it.
Yeah, Carl, that's Durham peeking through it. That's what you see through the peephole when it's time to go to hell.
I don't know what Frog is saying. I don't see any of his comments, but
It was Liz's answer.
I know
She
they're
said,
responding to him, and it's great.
yeah, yeah. She's raised in a nudist colony. Pretty comfortable with herself then. Awesome. Must have gotten great tens every year.
Yeah, definition confusion, tan lines in a nudist colony, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Lisa deleted his comment.
Yeah,
Oh,
last I
okay.
seen, they'd give him 300 seconds out, so he'd be gone for about 5 minutes. He ought to be coming back here pretty quick.
That or under the other counts.
Frog is a she.
Huh?
Who knows?
She says.
He comes back on a girl's account sometimes, so who knows? Girlfriend,
one night.
boyfriend, who knows?
You know, I hadn't even thought of it that way. We're kind of
One
assuming it
night
was
he
male in
came
the
on
beginning.
here, he, she, whatever it is. Frog Night
Bella
came
says,
on
yep.
here
Griswold says, yep.
under 9 different accounts. Used Jeff Riddle, used Maudie, wasn't it?
Oh, her name is
Mhm.
Jessica.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Used a girl's name. It
I'm
was all
stepping
kinds
down,
of
you
people.
guys. I love you.
What
I'll
do you,
see you tomorrow. I'll
Bye,
watch you
Maria.
guys later. Bye-bye.
What do you expect? They're so confused about what they are and what sex they are. They really don't know anything else. Ain't got nothing against them, but I don't have to bend a knee to them either. They can do their thing over there.
Well,
Long as they ain't hurting kids.
Yeah, I always say to each their own, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and love is the main thing. I know. I try not to be a judgmental person. I don't want to be judged just any same as nobody wants to be judged either.
Yep.
Always makes me think of that line or that story of, who's got the rock, who doesn't have a sin and throw the first rock. Good luck with that.
no, yeah.
If we were born perfect, I don't think we'd be down here.
No. There's only been one, and he struggled. And that's why we were forgiven, because he struggled.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'm forgiven or I'm in a heap of trouble.
We keep praying for you, Shane.
Yep.
Here's a meme for you, Shane. It says, I've reached that age where my brain goes from you probably shouldn't say that to what the hell, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I went to a stage like that a time or 5.
Oh, we have 788 days left of praying for you, Shane. Just thought I'd let you know.
788.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I
I
said
was going to say, how do you come up with this number?
I just thought, okay, maybe a couple of years worth. I just came up with 70. That's what blurb is. So there you go.
Notes were left after that scavenger hunt.
Oh, you're reminding me. Oh shoot, I got to
Bought.
text my. Sorry.
Are y'all getting that, or am I going to attempt it? Oh,
Oh.
Let the mods get it, or the mods will be gone.
someone beat me to it. That's good. Okay.
Oh, yep. Good job, Lisa.
Jody Terry was too close. She said, I'll get it.
I was on the wrong page.
Frog, you just got to be nice. Okay. That's all we're asking. Thank you, Lisa.
Lisa says, better him than me, or better them than me.
Oh, okay. So before I forget now, tomorrow's Wednesday. So I'm going to go on because you got the little one.
Yes.
Okay. Shane, what time do you estimate you guys are done tomorrow?
Just always figure 2 hours with us, so we'll be done by 9.
Yes.
We won't run over 2 hours.
Which is 10.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
10
so
your time.
Okay. See, and you know what? That's what happens every time I do it early too. And then if I set it for 10 or 10:30, all of a sudden they're done by like 9 or whatever earlier. It's like I can't. How do I sit there and go? You know. Yeah. Anyways, just saying.
Okay, Frog. Nice is being nice to the chat and people on panel.
Oh,
And being nice is not being ugly or mean. That's my definition of nice.
And not saying stupid crap and then getting bumped and then go get on another one so you can say more stupid crap. That's not nice.
so what do you got up set up for next Sunday so far, Shane?
That's more your damn business.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know yet. I'm still working on it.
fine. See if I give you any. No, fine. Okay. Yeah.
The memoirs of Big Mike.
Do what?
The memoirs of Big Mike.
No.
I'm sorry. That was funny.
I don't know. I'm still working on it, G.
I wasn't meaning Liberty Mike.
No, I kind of figured you was talking about Big Ear's husband wife.
Yeah. Barry.
That's what he likes to do.
Prison wallet time.
Isn't that called Canvas Catering?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there for you, Shane. If you want to have a challenge some night,
Okay.
just shits and giggles, you know, whatever. Just suggesting a serious conversation between you and me that we maybe not agree on. Because you're used to me goofing off, trying to take me serious for an hour.
Yeah, that'd be the biggest part. That'd be the biggest trick right there, is me trying to take you serious, bot.
Yeah, we'd have to come and all watch that because I want to see serious Gigi. Never seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Just throwing that idea because I know that. Well, I'm not gonna say anymore. Just go at that.
Well, okay. Since you asked me that, let me ask you a question. What do you like to talk about? What's your serious conversation?
Squirrel.
Anything you want to talk about.
Snipe.
Pick a subject. What do you think would be interesting to talk about with me without having to, we've had discussions on spirituality and all that too, that you kind of go, yeah.
All right, Tammy, you be careful.
Night, Tammy. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, good night, Tammy. Oh, I didn't even know you were in here. Good night, Tammy. Oh, Victor, I didn't even see you, buddy. Anyways, I just throwing that thought out there for you. Just in case, I can't find anybody to go on. I've got nothing better to do. So,
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not going to bring you on the next time I come on, which is next Sunday.
oh, no worries. I
wouldn't do that to you.
That
wouldn't be fair to you.
Why? If it was next Sunday, what's next Sunday?
My little sister was just on. You want to go after her? I don't think so. I feel sorry for the next person that comes on with me. They got some big shoes to fill.
Alrighty then.
She was a big hit.
Well, yeah, your sister's drop dead gorgeous.
Well, and the bad thing is she's smart. I feel sorry for her husband.
I'm sorry, Lily. Thank you. You have a good night.
He has a good excuse for everything, though, too. All he has to say, well, I didn't think of that. You're smarter than I am.
That's it.
Well, he's got to keep the relationship good, too. I'm a hop, skip, but a country away. If he pisses me off, he doesn't have to worry about it. He has to go and see me in the next family gathering.
But he's a firefighter, right?
Yeah, yeah. The brother-in-law is a firefighter, yes.
So he'd be a good one to have on, too.
Yeah, and he's also a paramedic. Yeah, and I plan on bringing him on. It's going to be probably a week or two before I try him. We was going to bring him on Liberties once, but being a firefighter, and they're into that political shit, they sent it to HR to see if he could. And he said, yeah, I don't see a problem with it, but I'm going to sit in with him. Me and Matt looked at each other and said, no, you're not. We just didn't do it.
Oh.
But since it's about, we could talk about other stuff like the horse racing or his property, we could make up some shit so he don't have to come on.
Right. Well, in firefighting, that's a whole big deal because people don't realize that, I mean, my three sons.
Yeah, it's that first responder stuff too, Vaughn.
Yeah, but the firefighters have to know that also.
Bingo.
And that's my three sons were firefighters, and one of them went into a building that collapsed. Luckily, he came out okay, but it's so much. You wouldn't believe how many times they have to go and get on the ambulance during a fire because it just sucks everything out of you with all that gear on. And I mean, there's a lot to it.
Yeah, I've been with him and we've witnessed a wreck there in Oklahoma City, and it was pretty neat to watch him go into action, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we was off duty, at the time, and he wasn't even in his own district. We was in his district was up in Deer Creek, which is north of the city, and we was downtown city.
Mm-hmm.
But with being a first responder, and you see that, you're almost obligated to take and get involved. Plus, he likes to do that stuff, so he loves helping people.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I didn't get CPR certified, because if there's a wreck, you have to stop and render aid. And I freak when I see a wreck. We just had one in front of us the other day, a week or so ago. And Tatum and I both had to just pull over and calm down. It's, it's really weird. I don't do well with emergencies with other people. With my kids, I react. That's, I guess, instinct. But
It's a mental thing.
isn't everything with me?
Gigi, I don't know what I would talk to you about. I'd have to think about that for a minute.
I think they'll take you a lot longer than a minute.
I was trying to be polite.
Psychic ability, alien stuff.
Now you're making it
Oh
even
my
harder.
goodness.
Now making you what?
Said now you're making it even harder.
I'm not going to.
I thought you said a real conversation.
Oh, see? See? You don't believe in anything of that, and I know for a fact it's real.
How do you know I believe it or not? You know, I just don't voice that stuff and I don't bring it up. Anything that's controversial, because here's what it does. It creates chaos between two groups of people, those that think it and those who don't. So if they don't know which way I think and I stay out of it, I don't have to hear either side of the horse shit.
You know, Frog, that's good old boys too. That's why they're
point.
volunteers.
That's
Yeah, but did you see what he said they do?
Yep,
That's just
that's
wrong.
wrong. Well, a lot of that
don't
went down
buy
in New
that.
Orleans with all the volunteers and stuff that went to New Orleans. The ones they're supposed to help people, but they were looting too.
You can't blame the whole
That's
pile.
horrible.
There's one pit in the pile.
Nope.
That's the
Right.
problem. Everybody, you know, if one person does it, they blame the whole. It's like, well, no. Like, look who actually did things and who walked away.
It's like cops. There's 5 bad cops out of 1,000. You can't blame all cops.
True.
Yep.
We did have some people that were starting fires here. We have a state park, and all up and down that highway, they were just one right after the other. The fire department was, well, we had to get several fire departments in to fight them all because they were
Yeah, all-
spreading quick.
All them wildfires we had up there around Washington and a few states around there, that liberal stuff going on, I've seen some video of people catching people purposely going out there doing it that were driving black Suburbans.
Yes, I saw that too. Yep. Got pretty close to my brother. He had the smoke from some of them. And he's in California. I guess. Well, they were going all the way down the line there, I think. Washington, Oregon, California. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say, Frog, I really do think we need police officers, reliable ones, decent ones, because I don't know about you, I don't want to shoot no gun at anybody and have to take care of any of that kind of crap, but that's my opinion.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say a cop or
Well-
somebody like that. Let's say a city police officer. They're like your front door. It's just there to keep honest people honest. Your dishonest people are going to go to a back door or somewhere else. You know, dishonest people are going to
Yeah.
do dishonest things. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
Exactly.
So cops are basically like a door or a window or a fence. They're just there to keep honest people honest.
Right. But actually, each county only needs a sheriff's department and deputies, and they can deputize citizens.
If they only would. Yeah, because I've had that discussion with my sheriff.
Yeah.
And he wants the city police to come over to them and their budget, because there's only like 2, sometimes 3 here. But he wants them to come over there because they use the sheriff's jail, the sheriff's dispatch system. The only thing they don't use is their office. They got a little bitty office over there in another building that's
Yes.
about a half a block away. And it's just silly. They might as well move it in there, send the funds there, and let the sheriff. They can still run the city. The city cops can still take care of the city, or this little town, I should say, and the sheriffs
Right.
take care of the county. But the city board is they like having control over them, so they don't
Yes.
want to move it in the sheriff's department because then the sheriffs have control of it. They have no say no more. That's the issue.
Yes.
Which they actually sheriffs have control. They can go there and tell the city people to go home.
Yep. That's what I'm working on.
If they did
Yeah,
their-
here's the thing: most of your sheriffs in small towns like this, if it's a city dispute, they're gonna let the city handle it because they got bigger things to work on. But yes, I do know what you're saying because yes, they can come in there and tell the city to go fly a kite, and they'd have to.
yeah, the feds, the three-letter agencies, all of them, the sheriff say, no, get out of my county.
Yep. That's what my sheriff said.
If they follow the Constitution.
And
But another aspect of looking at it too, with Frog and the different things going on in the chat over there, an armed society is a polite society, but we do need law enforcement that kind of keeps the natives a little calmer. Like Shane said, it's kind of like a lock or a latch or a gate or a fence or.
right. I was going
Well,
to
it
ask
looks like you're
something.
just kind of over here to stir a little bit of hate and discontent, man. You picked on 3 different people since you've been in here. I would think that's probably enough, wouldn't it? Just
Yeah,
my thoughts. Maybe I'm in the wrong.
Especially not understanding being nice. How about being respectful? Or if you don't give respect, you don't get respect.
Is he talking about me?
He's all kind of shit.
Well, I know how to use one of those.
Probably one of the people who got big keyboard muscles and that's it.
He wasn't talking about you, buddy.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah, Jeff was doing pretty good out there today, wasn't he?
yeah, he had a few of them targets, didn't he? He's doing pretty good. He said he went out there, or when he was out there, or before or after anyway, he went to take a piss and damn near pissed on a cottonmouth. So
Oh, God.
yeah, so he had to call Craig over to come shoot it. Hopefully, he was probably done peeing because it probably scared the piss out of him.
Yeah, I'm loving their videos. Gigi, we have to do that. How long
Yeah,
are you gonna be here?
I was hoping that Craig would have ran out there with his 12 gauge, which is some of those dragon rounds, and popped them off in front of them. They'd really be like, wow.
Yes, Bonnie, we will have to outdo them.
Oh, so you saw me say that?
You had
What was that?
there was no, where did I see that? You put a chat or something.
I did put it in chat. They were driving around, and I said, Gigi and I are so gonna outdo
yeah,
y'all.
that's where. Yeah, I saw it somewhere, and I went. I remember laughing myself and going, "You freaking right!" Because I think actually I commented to that today somewhere too. Yep, darn tootin'.
And Craig, can we hold hands? And they did.
Oh, gee, Bonnie, we could really get some internet subs if think about it, 2 women.
Easy. Kids may have to see that.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's all the mind and the
No, at least-
suggestive, It doesn't mean we're going to do anything. Jeez. That's,
I always put mine for not for children's content.
Yep. I used to do it where you could look at it each time, and I finally went, forget this. I'm just putting it off for kids, and that's it, done.
Yeah, Carl, if they make an example out of these crooked politicians and law enforcement and all that, it'd make it to where the others would like, well, I shouldn't do that because I'll get X.
Yeah, you do that to enough of them, they can't go find jobs because no one wants them around because they got a bad name. That'll kind of slow down some of that crap, I would think.
Yeah, I've been saying that stuff going on with all these politicians. The first one you find completely honestly guilty of something, when the first time they seen hang, the rest of them they're gonna be like rats. They're gonna start telling off on everybody.
Yes.
DC will just empty out. They'll just all disappear.
More,
And
yeah,
that's
more like
fine.
rats jumping off a burning ship, huh?
Then we can go to our house and decide who's going to be in it.
Well, that's called the people's house, but kind of like they said when you're up there, yeah, it's people's house. They're the people.
Wrong
We're not.
one.
We're the peasants. Remember,
Yes.
we don't classify as people. Ask them; they'll tell you.
What do they call us?
I
We're
know.
chattel. The word chattel, that's what we're called.
Useless eaters.
Chattel.
Remember?
Deplorables.
Hoorah.
What is it? Far right something.
Calling me deplorables like calling me an asshole. That's just love words.
Yeah, today I talked to one of our legislatures and they decided to label me as a liberty activist.
Did you say thank you?
I said, fuck you.
Well, close enough.
That's what it is. Right wing activist or something like that. I've heard that.
Somebody called me a right wingist one time, and I said, "No, I'm a constitutionalist. Get it right."
So,
Domestic
did
terrorist.
you get your point across? Did they do any good, or they just call you names and hang up?
Well, this individual is the first one I actually put a claim on.
Ah,
Mm.
so he
Woohoo.
thinks he can get away with it. Then apparently,
Well,
he hadn't been made an example of.
She.
Okay, whichever.
Mhm.
And if you use the same terminology in an aspect against her, she would get you for slander.
Sexual harassment.
I just like it when they call
Discrimination.
me because as soon as I answer my phone, it automatically records everything.
Evidence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a
Good
couple
job.
of threats in there. I've been working all day on putting another claim out on her with an affidavit. Yep, my goal is to have her homeless by March.
And what position is she?
Well, she's in the Michigan House of Representatives.
Oh, okay.
Mail her an application for food stamps.
No. I'm almost pissed enough to go for her citizenship.
Well, it is kind of borderline treason, if not all the way in, huh? I don't know the complete circumstance, but majority of them are.
So, did you go after Gretchen Hitler yet?
Now, there's another group going after her for her, what is that, her certificate of oath.
There you go. You
So
got
I'm going to let them just figure out what they're doing because they won't listen to me because Constitution doesn't work. Sure, whatever.
It doesn't work for their criminality.
Well, the Constitution always works. It's just you have to get the right jurisdiction in the court.
Not meaning it don't benefit them, but
Well, they're trying to fight everything through the court system instead of just going straight to a court of record.
yep, court of record would fix all of it.
Yep.
Take that black suited, white tied land, air, and water representative out of the picture.
Okay, do you know why judges wear black robes and why their courtrooms look like that? Don't give me none of that maritime crap.
No.
Because the original courts were in churches, and that represents a pew.
Yep.
They're pretending to be preachers. That's why they're wearing that black stuff. That maritime crap, I don't even know why people are still running that garbage.
High priestess.
Huh. So back in the day, the preacher was the judge over any disputes or.
No, that they'd use the church as a courtroom.
Oh, okay.
And it would have to be a federal judge to take on the people.
And it would usually that the judge would come from far away, and they'd have to borrow a building, and usually the church was the one big enough to do it in. From what I read, now I don't know if that's true, but
Yep, and all the
That's
kids were
right.
happy because school was off while court was in session.
right.
I forgot about that. The judges, because they'd have to sit in jail and wait for quite a while for a judge to even come.
Yep. Yeah, they
Yes.
didn't
Give
have
them
a
a
judge in
try.
every town back then.
It's okay, Lisa. Do what you need to do. I trust you. Nothing better to do.
Yeah,
Come and
'cause
cause
like
trouble.
the Rittenhouse case, they were in the wrong venue anyway. That judge wasn't qualified for jurisdiction to even see that trial. And it should have gone to a grand jury before it went to a court of record.
Yep.
But what do I know? I didn't waste a whole bunch of time and money on school.
They're hoping everybody else is stupid enough to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's one of the things that I want to.
If
If I
ignorance was
decide to support the school, it should be my choice. I don't think that. What is it? 80% of my taxes should go to a school that I do not have a child or grandchild or anybody in.
some
And
of
I
them
don't even agree with the school.
some of them folks, if ignorance was bliss, they'd be at Six Flags.
And then our city put out a letter that's saying that we have too much lead in our water and boiling it doesn't help.
It concentrates it. It'll kill most of the bacteria. That's about it. You got to filter.
Yeah. Gigi Craig was up here last night. Did you see that? Are you too busy talking in chat?
Yeah, no, yeah, no, I watched it. Yeah, I caught that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't believe Riddle went that far to drive and everything else. I mean, I knew he went for a drive, and then somebody said 16 hours. I went, oh my God, really? 16 hours was the drive he went? Holy cow. But that was great. That was funny, them two together.
Yeah.
Nice to put some happiness in somebody's lives. And yeah, it got me thinking too, going, yeah, no, I'm not going to surprise you like that. Because, I know personally if somebody all of a sudden showed up at my doorstep and I'm not ready, like my house would be a mess and I'd be freaking out.
Your house would be a mess.
There's a difference
Okay,
in mess and lived in.
yeah, no, I guess that's true. That's true. You got me on that.
I have a 3-year-old that just got the whole dadgum store for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you that one with Christmas.
That's
I was
a
so proud of
mess.
myself. Yeah. Oh, there we go again. Who's getting them? Quick, quick, quick. Ka-ching. Ah, missed. Oh, who got grit? Liz got it again before me. Dang.
Yeah, every time I run over to kick somebody, it's done.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, oh yeah, Christmas. So yeah, my daughter was packing stuff and getting it ready for the next morning, and which was good because sure enough, it starts snowing in the morning before they have to leave, and all these bags, and she's just shaking her head at the toys kind of thing. Like I told them this and I tell them that. I'm like you can't tell people nothing at Christmas. They're gonna do whatever. But I did all the clothes kind of thing. I mean, yes, there's one box with a big Santa face on it, whatever, and a few things in there that were not closed. But oh yeah, when my granddaughter opened the box to this and seen this one particular sweatshirt that was pink with a unicorn, she jumped. I swear to God, for like a minute, up and down, like it was the best thing since sliced bread. Like just, oh my God,
Aw.
all excited. I was like, wow. I'm like, but my daughter was just like, because after a few boxes, she's like, wow, you listen. I'm like, yeah, I know it's like with kids and how fast they grow and the whole bit. Like, and I know everybody else gonna do the toys, and sure that's easier, but nope. Because I seen her room, I seen her closet, I know what the kids got. But it's
And
so
that's
cool
it
too.
though.
She picked up the pair of jeans, a size 6X, and she's putting them up against herself like a little show off. Go, oh, this is cool. I'm just like, oh my God. And she looks like she's going to turn 6 in February, but really she looks like 7 or 8 because she's so tall and so smart, and you know. But yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Gigi, I'll tell you one.
Hi,
My,
Guardian.
my
Good to see you.
my grandson, when he opened his birthday presents when he was 2 or 3, can't remember which one, but anyway, he did the same thing. He was so excited, he was jumping up and down. He grabbed that box. He played with that damn box all day long. Not a thing in that
Yep.
box he wanted. He
Yep.
wanted the damn box.
Yep. So
So I got
true.
him a box,
Yep.
and next year he looked at it, kicked it over the side, and went on. I don't know. Kids are hard to figure out.
Yep. It's kind of like cats in a way too. They're happy with a cardboard box. You buy some cat toys, they look at it like, what the heck is that? Give them cardboard box. My female cat is on her second box of, okay, you guys know how you have your big boots and big shoes or whatever, the type of box it comes in. It's a good solid cardboard box with a lid, right? She will, I open it up, she jumps in it, and the box, the square part that's open that she's sitting in, she will chew the front part of it like a scooped out whatever. She will chew it down. Both of them. It
Make
takes
a
her a
hole.
while, and she enjoys it kind of thing. And it's like, I got scratchy stuff on it. You put the cardboard. She just loves doing this. I don't know what it is. It's like, okay, it's just too much of a high walkway through to go through. You just gotta, dig yourself an opening. But I get a kick out of it. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh my lord!
30 days of quarantine.
It's November,
You
is
know,
it?
Barry was excited.
I started to put that picture I got of Barry eating a hot dog and Michelle in the back with quotes over him that says, "That's why I married him."
I was gonna say somebody likes bananas.
I saw that and I was
Sorry.
like, oh, I got to get a closer look at this.
Uh,
That's
good
good.
stuff. Good stuff. So, what's everybody doing for the next couple of days before New Year's? Anything exciting?
Well, what's happening New Year's Eve?
Oh, I'm hair banding it. I'm hair rocking it. Even my husband is too. Look at that. He enjoyed it so much the last time when they were on. Oh my! I couldn't believe it.
So Ken's going to be on like all night?
Ken and Rob. Well, yeah, I'm guessing like a 9 to 12 or something. I have no idea. Something like that.
Garrett, he was wanting to start arguments with 3 different people, and he just wouldn't quit. So the mods hit him.
Hey, Don. Sorry to hear about all that. Bless you, and I hope everything gets better.
Oh, Don, my condolences. I only just caught that yesterday or the day before in a chat somewhere. I'm so sorry. That's terrible at this time of month. Not that it's good any time, but my
Bonnie,
thoughts
can
and prayers.
you zoom in on D Dog's bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Maxine Waters before her morning shave.
Yep, looks just like her.
That's a face of birth control, isn't it?
Mhm.
My goodness.
Bonnie,
Oh, there's another one.
yeah, did you see that one that Snafu put out of
You guys got
Maxine?
that one too. No.
Yeah.
It says largemouth ass.
Oh, Dawn, that's wonderful. You know what? Your dad always loved you. Never stopped. I can tell you that.
I can't stand that face either.
No, but I
I
think
see
what he's trying to
crayons.
say is he wants shoved up Barry's ass next week.
We can arrange that. Please. Well, I'll be just Thursday night. I won't be babysitting, I don't think, but then through the weekend. So you can schedule if you need to. Gigi?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do tomorrow for sure. Yes, it's Wednesday. Friday's hair night. Okay, wait a minute. We're on Tuesday, so Wednesday. Hubby's working tomorrow and Thursday night. So I could do Wednesday, Thursday night.
So he's doing hair night on Fridays now?
From what I'm gathering, him and Rob are talking about doing the hair nights on Friday nights. Yeah.
They're going to start that the 7th, but they are going to do a New Year's Eve one.
Oh, that's right. New Year's Eve is this Friday.
Yeah, I know. I'm all screwed up for the days of the week. I keep having it because I keep thinking Saturday or something. It's like, shit, no, it's Friday already.
I
Hubby's
know.
home and everything too. So, okay, wait a minute. Did
Bonnie,
I
can
block
you-
Frog? Uh-oh.
Bonnie, can you zoom in on D Dog again? I don't know that I want to zoom in on Chuck. I think he's got Nancy Pelosi and some nasty shit.
Yeah, that they're doing her day job.
Oh, goodness. Well, keep it there.
That's just wrong.
Okay, I timed him out.
Chuck, where'd that go?
No, don't do it.
No,
Don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
that'll
Hell
burn
no.
my retinas.
I got rid of it. Even as small as it was, it's making my eyes hurt. I put the Bill of Rights back up.
Thank you.
I just have my life's a beach.
Mhm. I want to make my avatar the other one, but it is the right form. I've goofed up somehow. It's in a video instead of a picture, and I'm like, okay, how the hell do I put in a picture? But looking at every which way, and I'm like, I can't find a way to turn this into a picture. What the hell am I doing wrong? There's got to be a way. Oh, Lisa, you did. Okay, gotcha.
So, Gigi, what are you doing to save your country?
What? As much as I hate to say it, it's like that's the weird thing I find with all this with podcasters. Like everything's American, and I can't relate to this stuff. I can listen to this, but it's like I can't relate because I'm not in your country. I can't do the same work. I can't do the same laws and whatever. But over here, it's like, what to do? What can you do?
Who is
I don't
that
know.
guy in Canada?
You're talking about Rage?
I saw a guy in Canada do something major. No, not Rage.
Oh, the guy that went to the court and fought the testing in
Yes,
Alberta?
yes.
There's a couple
don't
guys
know.
up there. Their name, one of them's Chris and one of them's Christopher. One of them knows
Oh,
the Constitution up there real well.
yeah, because after that thing got passed in Alberta, apparently nobody really paid attention to the thing that got passed. They all still wore their stupid masks and everything. And I'm just like, okay, people not paying attention. I don't get, like, I honestly sit back and go, are we a bunch of idiots up here? Because I don't know.
Bonnie, I don't remember if you or Gigi that asked. There's that picture of me with my boys you were asking about a while back.
I was going to say, were we talking about that because of the campfire thing? Oh, you know what? The far away
The youngest one.
somehow, like a campfire in the background. Sorry.
The youngest one, he's wearing the school shirt. Was 5'5" at the time. My oldest son's on the left and then my youngest in the middle. The middle's the one's closest to being as tall as me. He's like 7'5", 7'6", or 5'5", or 6'5" or 6'6". I mean, sorry.
Is the one on the left more like you, though?
They both are. They all are really, but some of them have my wife's thing where they get pissed off and stay that way. I get mad, voice my opinion, and I'm done.
Yeah.
My wife, she gets mad. It's like she can hold on to it for a week. So. The youngest, both, they all say that they're like me with voicing their opinion, but they don't. The two oldest ones don't get over anything very quick either. So.
Well, we're all built differently.
My grandmother
right?
always.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. My grandmother always told me, never go to bed angry.
Yep. Don't sleep on an argument.
That's right.
Yeah.
My grandmother and grandfather, they used to watch wrestling. My dad said that they get mad over one being them for each other one. And he'd call to talk to them, and the other would walk away and set the phone down when they'd ask for the other one and just go sit down. And finally they'd get up, pick the phone up. Dad's sitting there waiting. I've been waiting to see somebody to answer. I told your mother, told mom, or I told dad, blah, blah. He'd say that I wanted to talk to you, but I see you're not speaking. And then they both asked me he's coming for Christmas, and he'd be like, "No, if y'all are going to be that way, you either make up on the phone while I'm here, or I'm not coming."
Oh my good Lord. Where do you find these D-dogs? I can't get them.
Gigi, I was just thinking there might be another one up in Canada that you can look up too. I think he's from up there, and that's Stu Peters. I think he's from up there.
Stu Peters. As in S-T-E-R or E-W Stewart or U-A?
Yeah.
Stu.
W. Stu. Okay.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, he does. He's done quite a few now. I've watched him a couple times, and he was pretty good on the ones I watched, but I don't know anything about him, but might be worth checking into.
I know he got into it with somebody. I hadn't been on some of the other things in a while, but he got into some trouble, and they were talking about shutting him down, and that was on Telegram though. But I hadn't seen anything of him lately.
He's always fighting against the government somehow, but I don't know if he's doing it legally, lawfully, or just by running his mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, that's two different sides of the fence too, legal and lawful.
Oh, absolutely.
That's for sure.
Don, our prayers are with you, hon. Yeah, try to have a good night.
Right, Don. The light's shining in you right now.
I think I'm going to follow her suit. I'm going to smoke one more and I'm going to call it a night.
I was just gonna say I've had a long day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say goodnight to you all, and I will see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern
What time?
time. It is set and it is titled Balderdash or Tic Tac Toe, 10 Eastern.
10 Eastern, or I was going to say 10 Ukraine or 10.
Nope, 10 Eastern EST. Hubby will be in bed. He's on days.
That's 9 o'clock our time.
No changes.
No
Yeah,
changes.
we'll see it. Yeah, we'll see it at 9:30.
Which
How
are
many
you
channels
saying, 10:30? Or you want me to go on early, Smarty?
Well, 10 your
Okay,
time's
Gigi.
$9:30, $9.
I put your link
Yeah.
for your next show into private chat, Gigi.
I'm afraid to look.
That's actually your link.
Yeah, you might want to copy that and take it so you'll have it tomorrow, Gigi, so you can remember.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
looking
so you-
first. I'm looking
So you
first.
can find your own show. Just trying to help you out, Squirrel.
Love you, Gigi.
Oh, dude, you're a blessing, I tell you. You make me laugh so much, I tell you. You got competition there, Shane.
I know. I love it. No, that ain't competition. That's help. I like it.
Well, wait a
There you
minute.
go. Look at that one.
Help to what?
Against
You saying
you.
like 2 against 1? Here?
Well,
What you
remember,
talking about,
it used to be you and Bonnie against me, so I got backup.
Yeah.
I ain't against
What's he talking
nobody.
about,
I'm always
Bonnie?
whatever.
What's he
I'm
talking about,
not
Bonnie?
against you. What?
2 of us against him.
I know it wasn't no competition, but it sure sounded good.
I'll be in trouble when I come down there, right, Bonnie?
Yes.
What do you figure? Oh, I already been looking at plane tickets too.
And I wanted to tell you, San Antonio, maybe, I don't know where you need to check that out.
Okay. Well,
Either
what's
Gigi,
in her?
just so you
Austin
know, she's threatening to come see me when you get there. We're meeting Dallas.
Well, geez, aren't the 2 of you going to be there to greet me? Come on now. I want a whole bunch of you there. Frig. I'm going a long way for this.
I don't know
Who
if
do you think
Shane
you
would
are?
come this far.
Who do you think you are, Queen of Canada?
Yeah. She's special.
Hey, dog, what flavor Pop Tart should I bring?
She's
Purple.
really special, Shane.
Well, and I'll just send a car down there and go, well, who do we look for? You'll just listen for someone giggling for no reason.
Jumping up and down.
Yeah.
I do the queen wave, you know. Hello. Oh, very good to see you now. How you doing? Hey.
Yeah, just look for someone who can't find where they want to be.
That's
Trying to go two different ways at once.
Yep.
So wait a minute. So Bonnie and Shane, how many hours is it between you two, driving wise?
It's quite a few, but we could meet in Dallas, which is 6 hours for me and 5 for her. 7 hours for me.
Yeah.
And then John's just an hour or two away. and then Craig's just a couple hours or 45 minutes on the other side of him. I don't know. We could probably get a whole bunch of people to not show up. I mean, to show up.
Chuck
Yeah, and
is like,
it's only 20 hours for me.
oh,
He could beat
Depends
us
on
all.
how fast you drive.
Gotta turn the heater off.
Chuck, how far is it from you? It's pretty close to you.
3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
I think John is probably 4 or 5 for me. So unless he goes a different route.
Yeah, he was saying it wasn't real far from him to Dallas, so I don't know really how far it is for him, but he said it wasn't very far.
I think he's somewhere between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. So that's
So Austin, Texas, it's not the airport then.
Yes, there's one there and there's one in San Antonio.
So which one would be better?
Well,
Do you
that's
think?
what you need to check and see where they will fly you into, because sometimes it could be DFW.
yeah. Dallas might be the better thing. It might be cheaper too, since you're going there
Well,
anyway.
I'm not overly worried about the cheap. I mean, you're talking about if it's like $50 difference between what's more convenient. I'm going to do what's more convenient kind of thing, right?
It'd probably be a couple hundred or more.
Well, I've already been like right now. It's of course it's a lot more expensive. Tis the season, but yeah, when I start looking at like April and stuff, it dropped down about $100 or whatever. I'm like, okay, just trying to get an idea of the price tag and whatever else. But I don't think hubby realizes the cost of going down to there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a little bit more than I thought, but it's not bad.
Austin is
I
the
think it's more expensive
closest
to
and
drive.
easiest to get to.
I'm sorry.
Austin is the closest and easiest to get to.
Yes, too. Okay, and that's the one I looked up. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't believe how expensive it is for me to go visit my son. It's ridiculous. I could go down for a week trip, all expenses paid down south for a week for the same price. I'm like, this is Canada. What kind of why is it so expensive to fly in your own freaking country? Like, it just blows my mind.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yep. I never understand it. But yeah, if I want to cross the border or just fly into Buffalo, it's probably like $100. Should be $100 to go visit my son, not like $700.
Yeah.
And that's Canadian too, when you think about it for you guys. So it's even more. But
So it's only $10 US, huh?
it's
What Canada's really trying to say is get the hell out of this country. We don't want you. Go to
right.
America. Stay there. It's cheaper. Go on down there.
hubby's dream would be, win the lottery and go on some South Island and go park our asses down there. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that.
I like his idea.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, that's Mary or whatever, in the warm weather. But if I'm in the warm weather, I want to chuck the land. I could farm and live off of it and everything. I love
There's not
Canada,
an
don't get me
island.
wrong, but
All the islands are taken. They're already owned.
There's a bunch
I
of
just
them.
mean I'd go to Jamaica or Dominican or something.
Well, there's a ton of islands for sale and for cheap.
Yeah,
Really?
French Polynesia got a lot of them. So does the Philippines.
Well, U.S.
Oh,
Virgin
yeah.
Isles, what is there, 1,300 islands there, and 600 are for sale?
Yes.
Is
And
it
then-
Some of
And
them
then-
get kind of pricey though.
No, they're going cheap because no one wants them.
is this because of the hurricanes?
Pirates probably.
That too. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. I would want to be on an island all by myself. I wouldn't want to go that far. I just
Yeah,
We
want
and
to
still
then-
have
more than.
pirates?
Oh yeah, they're out there attacking ships and stuff still.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Oh
know.
my
I thought it was
Make a
crazy
living.
too. Yep. I didn't think such a thing existed anymore either until I was reading up, came across something. I kind of went, really?
Yeah, some of those islands, aren't they, dog? Some of them are small as what, 5 acres, 10 acres?
Yeah. Well, most of them have highest elevation is like 5 feet, 8 feet above sea level, 12 feet.
Yeah.
But if I was to get an island, I'd get some of the cheapest islands in the world, and they're actually U.S. territory, and they're west of South America.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's like 600 islands over there, and the U.S. only has like 2 or 3 occupied.
How's the business around there as far as piracy?
Well, most of them are like cliff faces. So you got to set up some way to get to the top.
Yeah, helipad, huh?
Well, they're out of range of a helicopter. They're too far. Unless you're going from boat.
So, is there a waterway from the ocean into DC? Just curious.
Yes.
You leaving, Gigi?
No.
Yep. Gina needs her bed tonight. I'm gonna have a really good sleep tonight.
Good luck.
Good night, squirrel.
See you tomorrow.
We love you.
Love you all. God bless. Have a good
Bye.
sleep. Sweet dreams.
So you said yes, there is a waterway in.
Yes.
So we need to
Well,
hire
that's
some
somebody-
pirates. Then we don't have anything to do with it.
Be careful saying that.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Anybody listening? I just had no idea that there were still pirates. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're not the kind of arr, but yeah, they're still pirates. Somalians, you can read about the Somalians almost every day.
Huh.
There's always Somali pirates out there jacking with, which is stupid. They're jacking with American warships, battleships. I'm thinking other ships don't even jack with them. Why do you think you're going to take one over? They have been successful though with a couple of D-Dog, what was it they took over? It was a battleship a year or two ago from, was it Japanese maybe? I can't remember.
What, the Somali pirates?
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was, it wasn't American, so I kind of ignored it.
Yeah. But they're all the time. So they started putting big old water guns on their battleships and stuff, and they just shoot them with that. Now they've got to where they're tired of that, and they're starting to shoot live ammo at them.
Yeah, them islands dogs talk about it'd be good. Just have to have you a few rocket launchers when they come try to jack with you. Just say, okay, I'm starting my own ship junkyard.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Zeus. Easy. I appreciate that. Don't let the voice fool you. No. I'm just playing.
Yeah, a couple of them guys were talking about people are gathering up, almost trying to do sort of a Raven Rock kind of thing.
Hmm.
Holy crap, Chuck. Louisiana has 11 constitutions. They're on their 11th one.
That's why I moved to Texas.
I can't believe that. That's just crazy stupid. Well, Texas is at 4 constitutions, same as Michigan.
That's what I wanted to ask you a while ago, and I couldn't remember. So the amendments to the Constitution, who decides that?
Well, in the Constitution, there's a whole area that has nothing but how to make amendments. I think that's the 5th article.
Okay.
Let's see. Got 6th article open right now.
I haven't even looked to see how many Oklahoma has.
But they cannot rewrite the original. They can just add to it.
Well, the bunch of idiots, and there's almost enough states are set up to do another Constitution convention, and that'll be just terrible.
Bunch of eggheads with bad ideas.
It just feels like we have too many things to fight here. Like,
It's like them trying to make a workaround for shall not be infringed. There isn't nothing.
Yeah, but if there's a new constitution, they can get rid of it by devaluating the Bill of Rights.
well, that's scary.
Yep, and there's people fighting every day trying to get that Constitution convention going, and that'll just be bad.
Then we'll be third world.
No,
No?
no, it'll be stopped before it happens.
Okay.
The ones sitting on the porch will get off the porch.
I don't even care. There's almost enough people that we can rewrite everything. Because let's see, what's our estimated number? It's just under 2 million people are active in doing the affidavits and notices.
Nice.
I'm looking for 3.3, and then I'm going to start dropping all my bombs.
Well, I'm studying as fast as I can.
Through history, 1% made a difference.
Well, to get rid of prohibition, it took 188,000 affidavits. So that's 0.1% of the population at that time of year.
I'm glad you have the brain, Shane.
I don't. That's what's taking me so long.
Okay, Bonnie, some people get brains, some get hair. I got hair. What'd Shane get?
He's got
Nothing.
brains. He just thinks he doesn't. I can
Shane
write.
got brains. If he didn't get brains and he didn't get hair, then he got shortchanged.
I just have to practice because it's been so long since when I used to, oh my gosh. Our little newspaper knew me well.
When I was in line with the creator, when he said brains, I thought he said trains, and I said, I'll take a slow one.
Letters to the editor have made some changes here. And that's what I kept telling everybody. Put letters to the editor in your newspapers. People read those, and especially if it's about the city or anything going on. It's not right.
And a lot of times all they do is they change two of or for, and it changes the whole letter altogether, just one time changing that one word.
And the most dangerous part, you'd probably agree, is the assumption part, huh?
Yep.
All of y'all getting bad weather. Be safe. Seeing some of the comments that I dread Saturday. Go back down to freezing. Shane, you need to keep your weather up there.
Yeah, I lost control of it a long time ago.
Shane, you up closer to Tulsa, Oklahoma City, or
No, I'm out in the Panhandle.
that's right.
I'm in between Texas and Kansas. I'm in the armpit of Oklahoma.
Yeah, so you get Colorado weather around there then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're probably going to get really cold Saturday.
I think I looked at it. Yeah, I think it was overnight low was like 5.
Ooh,
I'll go look real quick.
Yeah, my wife's friend, she lived in Oklahoma for a long time, and she lived in that city, and I can't remember the name of it, but they get tornado that tears everything up around there like once a week.
More Oklahoma.
Yep.
It's on the south side of the city. It's where Toby Keith lives.
And she said that everybody around her, they consider themselves, because it's in Moore, they call themselves morons. So they just rebuild. And I'm like, first bad string of that, and I'd have been happy in a tent somewhere else.
Yeah, Saturday our high is 24 and our low is 6.
goodness.
Yeah. Friday is our low is 14 and the high is 64.
Yeah, that's when it drops.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Tonight
It's like living in
27, 19 tomorrow night.
That sounds like when I lived in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oklahoma gets, where I'm at, we get some of the most extreme cold, and then we get some of the most extreme heat. I mean, right here, we can go anywhere from 10, 12, 15 below zero, all the way up to 115, 120 degrees.
Like desert weather, huh?
Gosh.
Yep. That's not one day, don't get me wrong, but in the winter it can get pretty damn cold, but in summer it can get really hot. It's not all the time, but it has been known to happen.
But
And
it's
then
not.
you can get all them well, on the coast they call it gale force winds. Here we call it an Oklahoma breeze, 50, 60 mile an hour winds.
Yep.
That's where that song come from, where the winds come sweeping down the plains. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that blows.
Yeah, where I lived up in Cleveland, they had what they called the valley effect to come off Lake Erie and come down through there. And I remember in '76 it was bad. It was around this time of year, and that night we went to bed. It was like short sort of weather because it was still around 60. Snow come through, and there was drifts covering houses that we had to fight to get the doors open and get through the snow to get out of the house. And then once you got out there wasn't you couldn't tell a house or street or nothing. I remember that as a kid, and it's like, yeah, school.
Yeah. No houses, no school, no cars, nothing for miles. Yeah, there ain't no sense of getting out of the house when that happens.
Snow day.
Dad drove a truck, and I remember he didn't even go out there and start it up. But we got out there, and he's like, I ain't going to worry about shoveling the driveway. We'll see what happens. He went back in the house, closed the door.
Here, if we get an inch or two of snow, it's everything's closed. School, everything. Even ice. They can't drive the buses on it. If the school buses can't run, there's no school. Because most of the kids are out.
Yeah, they don't have salt trucks or none of that around here to do anything with it. So.
Yeah. Well, most of ours are back roads. And so TxDOT doesn't really go and take care of any of that. They only do the highways. Sometimes just the bridge. Mhm.
Chuck, Susie was asking you a question.
Let's see. I'm 6'7". I was. I don't know. In my 50s now. I probably shrunk. I still hit doorways.
He hasn't shrunk. He just ducks more often.
That and walk hunker down.
That's my mother has this ugly ball thing hanging off of her ceiling fan, and my son and grandsons, every time they would walk through there, they were bonking their head on that ball. And she's like, "Yeah, I just put that there for just for that, because all of us can just walk under it. Because I'm
Yeah.
5'4".
Back in the 80s when the Terminator first came out, the gargoyle glasses, I went to the mall, been working, saving up money, and bought a pair of them, went over to a girl's house, and then the girl's parents' living room, they lived in a mobile home. I walk into the living room, got hit right between the eyes by the ceiling fan, broke them brand new gargoyles in half. Her dad felt bad. He went and bought me another pair. I didn't even say nothing about it. And next time I came over, he had a sign on the back of the door that said, "Duck your head if you're over 5 feet."
All Chuck said was, "I'll be back."
That's cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like 18 watching, but
About time to call it a thing, huh?
yeah, I'm
It just went up to
thinking
20.
it's about time to close down.
I hear a little yipper.
Yes, Jody.
Yeah, my cat decided he wanted to come lay on me. Supposed to have been my youngest and my wife's, and he took to me as a kid, and then he'd come crawl up on my shoulder and then get up under my beard and hide. And now he's grown, he still thinks he can do it.
Yes, Susie, I'm 6'5".
So you know the ceiling fan thing too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't have any ceiling fans.
All of us short people hang out together, don't we, Chuck?
Yeah. You ever notice when you go in a store, we notice each other?
Oh, well, hell, that's all we can see unless we look down.
I was gonna say y'all can see over the shelves and people and everything.
I don't know how many people I've tried, to help in Walmart because they can't reach the shelf.
We walk around the store. Marco, Hola.
Yeah, we feel like the abominable snowman off of Rudolph. We can put the top of the star on the tree, and they can't even reach the lights.
Oh, I know it. They're hanging from the bottom branch.
Yeah, my recliner's that one they had at the Broyhill store. I don't know if you ever seen one. The Shane, it's that. I got a buddy of mine that's like 5'8". He sits in it, and he looks like a kid sitting in Santa Claus's chair.
Yeah, they called that the king or something like that, and it had a lion face on the tag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oversized chair.
Oh yeah, they're huge. Well, they're the size of a love seat.
So you can share.
No.
I'm in it. My wife used to try to sit in my lap in it. She goes, "You just take too much of it." I said, it's not a love seat, but her and my granddaughter and my grandson will get in and sit in all three of them together.
Yeah, when I was 265 pounds, I could fill up that chair pretty good, but I've lost a little bit of weight. So,
Yeah, I need to get back on messing with keto. I did it for a while. I lost a good bit. My kids bugged me into making dressing and some other stuff for Christmas 2 years ago, and I broke down and did it, and I knew I shouldn't have. I just can't get back to eating all that, all the no-nos, leaving it alone, and sweet tea. And
Well, I'm starting my steak and protein powder.
hey, Liz, I got a question for you. When we was at Mount Rushmore, didn't your husband take a bunch of pictures of all of us together? I can't get Mike to get Mandy's husband to send me all them pictures.
Where does Liz live?
Idaho.
Oh,
She lives about what is it, 2 to 4 hours from Mike.
okay.
2 hours, about 2 hours from Mike, I think. She lives up towards Boise, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have the group picture, Liz? Yeah, 2 hours from Mike. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mike lives 2 hours above her.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
pretty good
Camo,
for
that's
him,
pretty good.
right?
We both seen that one.
Yeah.
Shane, did you ever get Jeff B to come visit any of y'all yet?
Do what?
Did you
What
guys
now?
ever get Jeff B to come visit yet?
Yeah, he is on tonight.
I mean, personally, I know he was talking about meeting up with y'all.
He is going to meet up with Mike, I think, in Idaho. So
That's kind of a sideways jump for you, isn't it? Or is it like basically directly over?
no, I've got to go west about a good ways. I got to get on the other side of the Rockies.
Ooh.
Vicky just texted me there's coming down harder at Walmart trying to get everybody masked up again.
Really?
They're all like, we work graveyards. Walmart's closed. There's no customers in here. There's none of us within 6 feet of each other. Hell, a lot of times there's multiple aisles between them.
Yeah.
Well, Liz, if you do have that group picture, if you could send me a copy of it, just send it to my email. I think you got it. If not, you just send it to libertywarrior.com. It'll come to me.
Hey, Chuck.
Yo,
Drop your email in private chat, and I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Give me, and I'll send you guys a notice that all the Walmart employees can just crush the shit out of their bosses.
all right.
Not that I'd have anything to do with something like that.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Poor innocent D-Dog.
I just
Thank you,
have to,
Liz.
I have to transfer it over from Michigan to Texas.
Did that show up?
Yep.
It's doing weird in private chat. It's like last time I put something was under yours off to the side. This now it's further over.
Looks okay to me.
That's what I was saying. It must be me.
Yeah, it probably is.
Fucked up like a homeboy's bike, huh?
All right, Bonnie, I'm going to twist.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down pretty quick.
All right.
Thank you for joining us,
See you
Shane.
later, Shane.
Yep. Well, thank you all, and we'll see you all next go around.
Yep, Garrett told me that Zach's up on what, Freedom After Dark or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
that the one that gives you shit?
yeah, I may have to go over there and say hi because I can't type in his chat. One of his mods blocked me, and he doesn't have access to the actual studio. He has to go through StreamYard, so he can't unblock me.
Somebody blocked you? Oh, goodness.
I know who it was too, but it's fine. Because whenever they start getting real stoned and real drunk, I really don't even want to deal with them.
I understand.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Well, I enjoyed the talk, and thank you for joining me up here. And thank you all in
That's right.
chat.
Yeah,
Go
Diamond is
hello
over
for me.
in Maine, so next time I see Diamond, I'll have her drop her email for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good seeing y'all, and y'all take care, and we'll see y'all on the roll around.
Hey,
Yes.
Chuck,
Yo,
I'm really glad you had a chance to see me today, buddy.
yeah, you need to protect yourself and watch out for me too, because if I die, you're gonna win the ugly award.
Son of a bitch, I'd rather be second.
Later on, bro.
Okay, later. Thanks for having us up here, Bonnie.
Bye, Bonnie. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, I still think it's funny. Shane couldn't decide if you were Squirrel or if Gigi was.
I know it. He was all confused tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's good for him to be confused once in a while.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me up, Bonnie. It's been fun like always.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. You have a good evening.
Yep. Get plenty of nap time in.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Try to
Bye.
keep working on this stuff. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Did. Blessings. Stay safe in the weather. Live life. Love all. Y'all take care. Good night.